Y'all prevent enemy, bro. When y'all prevent enemies. My yard prevent enemies. Did you do it? Yeah. Indians. Represent them. You better know it. I was just sitting here thinking, y'all. I'm finna keep it basic now, y'all. Basic unit of math. But I was sitting here thinking, I said, you know what? Getting in this situation, I realized how alone God be. He ain't alone over there, but over here he alone. You know, I had to apologize to God because ain't nobody wanting to do what God tell them to do. Let's just be real about it. Don't nobody want to do it. It feel better. It is better. But the process into getting to that better, people rather endure the weather. I don't want to endure the weather no more. I was born in bad weather. I wouldn't mind a little good weather from time to time. It feel good being clean. It feel good being cleansed. It feel good being whole, y'all. You sleep in peace. You wake up in peace. I mean, every way I'm getting tortured all around the clock, all day long, 24 hours a day, all day. But I feel so much peace in all this torture. So beautiful. So beautiful. It's beautiful. Mm. I would say, I wish I could have got here sooner, but it wouldn't have been right, bro. It wouldn't have been right because it just wouldn't have felt right. The timing perfect. The timing perfect now. The timing perfect now. I've been thinking about Elo a lot, bro. I'm ready to get a job. I'm ready to work, bro. I think I'm just ready to work. I've been praying for people too, though. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I hope the best for a lot of people. I said, looking at that red bird. I saw a red bird. You know they say it's good luck. I saw a red bird one time outside my window. A cat grabbed that sucker and it looked at me like, yeah, there go your gift. All right. I was just like, maybe I'm not. I saw that red fella. I went out there and whooped their ass. Those damn cat was evil, bro. They were sweet cat, but they were evil, bro. Nature beautiful though. Nature beautiful. But anyway, I was thinking about God. I said, God really is alone, man. Alright. It don't matter if you're in a box or not. God alone. But God ain't gonna hang with you doing all that. He don't care who you is. God. They say God got a vessel on earth. God the kind of person to sit back and watch his lover sleep with everybody but him. But he can't sleep with him. He got power. You know what I'm saying? He got all that power, bro. and they gonna use it against them because whoever they sleeping with, that's the only reason why them people even. That's the only reason why them people even with the person in the first place. If you a guy's mate, if you a guy's lover, guy's potential soulmate can be friends or lovers now. If you are guy, any of that, the guy when it comes down to your family tree, bro, everybody own them girls. Everybody own them. If you're a woman, everybody own them dudes. Best of the best. Best of the best. And guy got to sit back and observe it all, man. I noticed that because when I go in the sex round with guys, I went in the sex round with guys. You know, that's a beautiful thing. I went in the sex round with God in my head first, and I couldn't take it. I woke up going crazy in here. Y'all had these cameras, I was going crazy. You know, because that's when I realized that Flame was my, at the time, that's when I realized that Flame was actually cut from the same cloth, man. I seen what she was doing underneath it all. Oh my God, it was torture, and I had to feel it. And they hurried up and got it out of me. Like, if I could have endured that, though, I would have been more powerful. But it broke me down. I wish I'd have just endured it, though. Oh, but it broke me down. Oh, my God. And I said, take this cup from me, God. Get rid of this girl. I was like, get her out of me. I couldn't take it. And the things that some of y'all women and men do out there in that sex round, oh, my God, I couldn't take it. Oh, my God. Ooh. Even when I was out there like that, I wasn't that bad. Oh my God. It's like even when y'all ain't sexually active, you do drugs to make you sexually active, and you go out there and do all that over again. I couldn't take it. So I told God, take that cup from me. And God took that cup from me. He took that cup from me. Oh, Lord knows. But anyway, you know, God is the kind of person to sit back. If you really think about, just think about that. And that means God pretty much alone in everything, really. I mean, he probably, you know, of course he can do what everybody else do, but he ain't gonna do it in no bad way. But I seen God walk through the sex round like it wasn't nothing. And I was so proud of my father for that. I'm proud of him for everything. But when I saw him go through the sex round, like it didn't even bother him. And everything touches him. And everything people do sexually touches him because we all are part of God. So all the sensations, all the bad, all that affects God. But God walked through that sex round like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing, be chilling. I told God, hey, I can do a lot of stuff. I can do a lot of stuff with you, but I ain't finna hang out of here. You gotta let me out of here. I mean, I seen darkness of my grandparents. I seen darkness of other people. I seen in the sex round. I seen it's like you stay standing like that party. You stay in that sex round, and I seen like I can see your grandparents what they were doing bad in their days. I said, take this. My parents, everybody. Oh, it was devastating. It wasn't devastating, like, I mean, it was part of him, but just all of those people and just all of that was just so overwhelming. And I was like, wow. It was like I felt what God felt for a little bit. And I was like, man, you are powerful. Powerful. So you can only imagine. You can only imagine, man. You can only imagine. But I told God, I was in here on my knees crying, take this from me. Take this from me. Take this cup from me. It took me hard work to be celibate. I worked hard to be celibate because I had to get to a door on the astro side. You gotta be celibate to get there. That's why Jesus crossed over. That's how Jesus crossed over. Before y'all crossed him over, Jesus had already crossed over. Jesus went way higher than I am. And I think about that here lately. I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, what did he do? How much meditation did he put in? I shouldn't have asked that kind of question, but I should be just trying it. But Just the thought of it. He had to meditate a lot. He had to did something a lot, a lot, just to get to that next door. I get through that next door, I ain't gotta use no nothing. I ain't even gotta be on. I guess that's why they ain't let me get on there. I wouldn't be online because I need to be. Right now, one of my purposes is to be online to help save souls. So I need to be online. But if I get to that next door, I won't have to be online. It'll be like I am technology. I am internet. I am that. I want to get in that door so bad, but something keep preventing me. Like one time, I got the energy to get in that door, and I stayed over there. I knew I was standing over there because I was resonating with them pyramids. And my grandma came and took that energy off of me, man. And she said, I got you. And she said something smart again, left. I thought she was going to help me, give me power. Like, yeah, we got the power. I felt the power. I felt her power and my power together. Like, yeah, boy, we got power there. Oh, boy. And, man, she lifted on me. I was so drained and tired. They took that. They were like, I don't think I was supposed to have been high, vibrating that high. It was too soon to be vibrating that high. I get it now. Ooh, wait, I was going so hard, though. I'm going to tell y'all, this got to be the most beautifulest moment in my life. That's how y'all trying to attack me with that crazy. I just go ahead and unsubscribe y'all until you get your mind right. But I know y'all probably doing it to help me, but it's better just stay away, just to take my energy out of whatever y'all got going on. Because I'm enjoying this moment with God, and I don't need nobody. I know y'all probably got setups and plans, you know, to do stuff, whatever, but God don't move like that. I'm over here moving with God. God stands still and let everything work out for him. And that's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, this is the most blessingest moment in my life. I'm telling you, I done had a moment where I can buy the car I want, fix it up the way I want, do it the way I want, get a house if I want it, anything. I've been in them situations. And I done had fun and enjoying them situations while I was in them situations. But this moment right here, it tops all of them. But the beautifulest part about this moment was the hardship in the beginning of it, how I had to suffer so bad. And I had to make a choice whether to suffer or not to suffer. I mean, yeah, basically whether to suffer or to enjoy the moment. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to suffer, because you suffer, you start complaining, you start crying, stressing, you start stressing, all this extra stuff. It takes away your peace. I said, I'm not going to keep going through this. I'm not going to keep doing this. There's got to be another way. And I just said, I'm going to just choose God's way. And God's way is always presented to us, but we don't want to choose it. No matter what situation we're in, we don't want to choose it. If somebody, you going through something, I'm talking about when you actually going through it in the moment, like it's already been done to you. They already done hurt you. But something telling you, you need to pick up the Bible, you need to read it, you need to meditate, you need to pray. It's the last thing you want to do. You be angry with God, furious with God. And I said, no, not this time. I'm going to go ahead and embrace it. And that's what I did. I embraced it. And it's like something clicked on me. Something clicked, bro. And I realized, that's when I started realizing programs. And I started realizing that God is in control, bro. And it's like, I seen God, and I'm just giving y'all examples. I can't do too much no more because everybody talking, everybody stealing stuff. They just fucking they screwing the energy up. But, y'all say that excuse my language enough, you'll stop cussing. That's how I stop. If you just do it and then say, oh, excuse me, anyway, you ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta tell y'all nothing, but I like to say it. I like to be different. I was always a person that I can do anything I want. If I want to cuss you out, cuss you out. But one thing I ain't never been able to do would be disciplined. So right now, in this moment, I'm actually enjoying being disciplined. So, but I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, it's like, let's say this person was bothering me, and they in a powerhouse, and they kept bothering me. You know, this is in the past. I'm looking back in the past now and seeing how things, I was always wondering how certain things worked out for me. But now that I've been in this process, I can look back and say, that's how that happened. And let's say this guy had the power to kill me, this guy had the power to destroy me in every way fashionable. Wasn't nothing I could do to stop this person. Let's say this person is a program. That's it. It's a program made by God or Satan, one of their top programs. And all you gotta do is pass the test with this person. You can't fail. We too easily fail tests so much so that we think that's the right move these days. There's a way to pass the test, to not even be touched at all. And not only will you not get touched, you'll get blessed for it. If somebody steal your physical blessings, you'll get blessed spiritually for it, which is gonna affect you internally, and it's gonna show them externally. And that, I mean, they're gonna just power you up personally. It's something nobody can steal. So they steal a tangible thing, they're gonna give you something that's supernatural, basically. I seen, it's like gotta go in there and say, fear me, manual mode, and cut that thing off. That thing is just like this right here. I'm like, I saw it in the spiritual right here. I saw it. I told you we like pyramids. The body is like the new version. When we look at the pyramid, we say our technology is way more advanced. No, we ain't. They advanced so much, they put them big ass pyramids into temples. They put them into us, put them in our bodies. Like that, all that pyramid, the biggest them pyramids is, it's a lot bigger than that inside the body. Somehow. That's why I say that Ant-Man is deeper than what they presenting to us. That Ant-Man stuff is deeper. That dude there, they can really take that superhero to another level, but it's gonna take a lot of critical thinking, complex thinking to get it right. They need to really just remodify and redo that whole superhero, because it's different, bro. But anyway, he probably be, if they do it right, he'll be the most powerful superhero we got. Ant-Man. He'll be the most powerful superhero we got. One you don't want to call. Ant-Man can destroy the Hulk. Easy. All he gotta do is go into a Janelle and take out that whatever giving him that power. That's it. Just like that, snap of a finger. Ant-Man will be a force to be reckoned with now. You don't want to call Ant-Man. Everybody be like, this Joker, everybody don't call Ant-Man. Everybody don't even call Ant-Man. He gonna take the fun out of it. That's how you gotta do this superhero. Don't call him. But I guess that's what they call that dude. I don't even know what his real name. I call him Ant-Man, the superhero that get real big and get real small. I forgot his name. But anyway, I saw that, bro. And it's like you walk in these bodies. They walk in people's bodies. It's like it's loud. It can get loud, and you listen to loud music. It not distorts. Then it get on their nerves. Whoever your ancestors society, because it's like an echo wave in your inside of you, and it's real loud. So you have to turn the decimal down halfway, really, you know what I'm saying, respect that. That's why you hear people so much, turn it down. And like, I like deep bass, I like deep bass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it loud, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it distorting loud, but I like deep bass. And what it is like, it's like a tunnel. It's like when you go inside this pyramid, it's magnificent. It's like a pyramid. But anyway, they tell this monstrous thing that been this mountain. That's what Jesus meant when he tell a mountain to move. Tell a mountain to move. I don't know why people ain't embracing this more, y'all. And you know, God even give them an opportunity to embrace it by getting with your soulmates, your twins or your twin flame. Because when you with that group, that's when really two or more come together, God is there. That's when, for me, that's when it's real. That's when it's real. Because I felt it heightened. When I was actually with a twin or with a twin flame, you can feel the power heightening. You might can't feel the feeling that you felt with God, but it's like the power expands. I don't know. Y'all, it get confused, you know. But I know the reason why I keep wanting to tell everybody about it, because I know, especially my people, we've been avoiding this situation so often. We've been avoiding this so much. We just keep avoiding it. We just keep avoiding it, man. Like we know better than God. We don't know better than God. We don't know better than God. And that's why I keep preaching to y'all, like, quit being overly righteous out there and putting this on. I don't talk like that. I do when I get on here, but can't nobody tell that I am this close to God until they test me. You see what I'm saying? You gotta walk in God. You have to walk in God. You gotta be able to go in these places of temptation. For me, I had to be able to go in these places of temptation. I can go in the club. I can go in the butcher lab. I can go here and they'll never know it. And I ain't indulging in it, and God ain't descending me for being in it. Because I'm on a mission from God. I gotta go in here and do something for God, and that's what I need to do, and then I need to get out of it. I'm telling you, you gotta walk with God. You gotta walk in God. You just gotta become God, basically. Basically, you gotta just become God, bro. You can't buy me out, bro. You can't put me on my knees. My knees hurt because I never get on them. For real, my knees is fresh. For real, bro. I stay on my feet. I'd rather for a man to down his feet than down his knees. That woman or man. Y'all don't know what y'all missing, bro. I feel like this. I used to have to tell studio people this, and I'm finna tell social media this. I came from nothing, and I was pretty much written off as slow, retarded, crippled, and everything else. Abnormal all the way around. But I made so many great changes in the world and in my atmosphere, no matter what atmosphere I was in, that I knew I was like a superhero to the world, and still to this day. And I always tell my people in the studio, when I used to have a studio, if I can accomplish all this by myself, imagine what we could do together. But they didn't hear that, though. Their mind was too clouded. Man, I'm filtered out. I'm cleansed out. I'm what it's talking about in the Bible when it says, God leave his home. I'm going to say God. I like to say God. God leave his home to find another home. And didn't find another home as clean as his previous home. Return back to his home and find it cleaner than the last time. That's me. Find it more cleaner than the last time. When God leave his home, this is the inside of a pyramid right here. God comfortable inside me. Jesus comfortable inside me. Your ancestors, my ancestors comfortable inside me. I had to tell them one time. I said, all of y'all can't fit in here. They was comfortable inside me. What I mean by that? If I want to be a race car driver, I tap into that ancestor. If I want to be a basketball player, I tap into that ancestor. If I want to just shoot 3-pointers and not miss them, just shoot them like this, just carry all day, I tap into that ancestor. That's what I'm talking about. If I want to be a singer, I tap into that ancestor. If I want to be the best preacher of all preachers, preacher ain't never heard of such of a preacher, I tap into that ancestor, which is probably going to be Jesus. Now, it's beautiful in here. I don't contaminate women. I evolve women. Finest tool in the whole galaxy. And y'all been sacrificing. It doesn't look the part. It doesn't look the part. It ain't supposed to look the part. It's all about emotion, exotic, and emotion and exotic and ecstasy feeling, baby. You can't feel that if somebody ain't vibrating that high and they ain't cleansed and they ain't done cleansed themselves. Contaminated people, toxicity doesn't feel like ecstasy. Beautiful. That was a shame, bro. I know. That's why I didn't bother y'all. Didn't bother me when you was attacking me. I was more concerned with the fact this is against God. That was killing me inside. And you who was in my cameras and in my house, you know it. Especially now that I'm saying it right now. Now you get it, don't you? That was torturing me inside. Ooh, I felt like I was just disappointing God, humiliating the guy. I felt so low, I couldn't even, it was hard for me to pray to God. I told you I'm obsessed with God. You come over here trying to get me over there with that devil. I'm finna disrespect everybody. I'm finna go on, bro. I'm gonna start saying, nah, oh, you want to disrespect somebody? Well, let me go ahead and speed up the crucified. Let me go ahead and speed up the crucified. Ain't nobody playing, bro. I don't play with God. I play with Satan before I play with God. Y'all over here play with God before you play with Satan. Over there sleeping beside him.